morning, all. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Thursday, the 16th of September, 2021, just after 8:20 a.m. Central Time. So as we take a look, we have a very mixed market in the stock indices. You were a lot lower earlier in the Dow. You've gotten a bit of a spring back there. But here's the event of the day, gold. I've told you gold stinks, if I use that word over and over. And disappointing, not good. When it got to that 1810 level and failed, that was the game to me. And now you're coming back into key support at the 1758 level. You know, this afternoon I'll show that when I do the metal update. Dollar up at the expense of a number of currencies, back to the downside. We had some good economic data today, and that put down pressure on bonds and notes. Keep in the back of your mind that we do have a Fed that is going to meet next week. I don't expect them to say anything about tapering, but you never know. If you take a look at the energy markets, they got up to their upper Bollinger Band in the past 2 days, and they have given you a pretty good sized pullback. Now, as we take a look at what's going on, the Philly Fed Index, you can see the business activity. Well, that picked up double almost what was expected, but then prices paid down a little bit. That's pretty good. Employment index, not so good, but remember, we're still dealing with COVID. New order index, I didn't like the slippage there. I like that the shipments are moving out, and I certainly like that we're looking at the inventories getting a little bit of a build in them. I don't want to see too much, but I like that we're getting something because you're living hand to mouth on the supply chain. Advanced retail sales. This is what picked up some of the stock indices and certainly gave a bid into the bonds in terms of raising the yield. Up 0.7. The market expected it down 0.8. Ex autos. Look at this dramatic jump. Up 1.8%. And they revised down and worse the July number, but that's in the back window. Who cares? Jobless claims. The market up 20,000 in those. Part of this is seasonal adjustments, they say. Energy analysts are looking on the EIA today at 9:30 to see what that's going to do. You know you can't afford to miss on these injections. If you do, you keep getting bids into the market. Now, one of the things that I run into all the time from people, because they'll write me or they'll call me and I talk, broker-assisted accounts. Are they right for people? And the answer is a firm yes. Not everybody has the luxury of sitting back, being a self-directed trader, looking at futures markets every 20 minutes, an hour. You don't have it. But you can have eyes and ears by working with somebody. They'll give you what the reports are coming out. They'll keep you away from some of that damage you might do to yourself. Nobody walks on water. They're going to give you the best advice that they can, but the key there is you get years of experience. You still make the decisions. We're not telling you give them power of attorney. That is not what this is about. And you pay for what you need. You tell them how much help you need. They'll set a commission rate for you. That's more than fair. It could be real cheap. It could be not as cheap, but it will not be expensive. So how do you get all this? It's simple. You give us a call. 866-973-2077. It's that simple. We work with broker-assisted accounts. We've been at this. I don't have a broker with me without 20 years experience. So does that give you an idea as to where we're at in experience in these markets? We've seen them all. Bull, bear markets. Take advantage of it. 866-973-2077. I'm Ira Epstein. your education.